You can't solve your financial problems with the same kind of thinking that caused them. These words will change your reality because poverty can't survive in a dough chaser's mentality.
The Beat Majors.
So to all my dough chasers, it's time to get this party started now.
I like it.
With your host, Jason White.
Yo, what's up, dough chasers? This is Jason White here live. We got some stuff going on in the background. My bad, I'm back. Here live, we're gonna be talking tonight about this Janky season that's going on and three particular scams that you need to watch out for so that you don't get taken advantage of. Okay, we actually just wrote an article. It's going to be in the local newspaper real soon, so watch out for that. And I felt it was necessary for us to talk about that here on Dough Chaser TV, where we're going to be sharing information that's going to help you reshape your financial mentality so that you can begin to make better moves with your finances and your credit, and ultimately live your true purpose. Okay. So as you come in, we are live on Facebook and YouTube. Let me know who you are and where you're from. Engage with me. Laugh with me, cry with me, be with me. But at the end of the day, I'm going to share information that's going to help you grow mentally. Bars. Anyway, so let's dive into it. Jason, the question is, what is janky season? Okay, like you talk a lot about janky people and how they can take advantage of us, but can you go a little deeper into this janky season you're talking of? Okay, I would do that for you, only because I care for you, all right? So janky season is an opportunity for people who don't have your best intentions to rip you off, okay? Right now, a lot of you are beginning to get your tax refunds, okay? And a lot of people, I'll say about 90% of the people, they're not planning on saving that money. They are actually planning on taking a vacation, using it as a down payment to buy a house, to buy a car, or go to the club and make it rain. I don't know what the situation may be for you in particular. However, you're looking to make some moves with your tax refund, and janky people, they see that as an opportunity to make some money. And what they do is, for example, people in our community, they are trying to repair their credit so they can buy a house, buy a car, or refinance bad debt that they have taken out. And janky people will see that their credit is an issue, and they will offer them opportunity to, hey, I have this credit repair program that I can offer you, and we're going to offer you three particular services. We're going to do a credit sweep, we're going to provide you a CPN, and we're also going to provide you what we like to call aged or seasoned trade lines, okay? And if you are new to the community, you have no idea what this is. If you've been with me for a while, you kind of have an idea of what those three particular things are, but I'm going to break it down for you more in depth, okay? But before I do that, do me a favor. Make sure you like this video, share it on your timeline, share it with your friends, email your friends, send a text message to your family like, hey, I need to watch this video and learn something. Like this video, share with your community, because I would definitely appreciate it, okay? And in the meantime, let me know who you are and where you're from. We got Mario. How you doing, Mario? We got Rod Smith. What's up? We got Anthony Dixon from Queens, New York. New York in the house. What's up? How you doing? Anyway, we're going to have a good time. And we're also going to share some good information that's going to help you transcend financially, okay? So before I go into tonight's presentation about three scams you should watch out for during this janky season, let me go and introduce myself. My name is Jason White. I'm the CEO and founder of Witness Riches. We've been helping people improve their finances and boost their credit scores since 2013. And God has blessed me to still be in this position and help people. And at the end of the day, I want to help you take your finances to the next level, aka transcend financially. Okay. We offer our credit repair service, the 700 Club, And we also have our online academy, Transcend Financial Academy. If you're definitely in the ballpark and you need some help, take a look at those two services. We would love to help you. Okay. So we're talking about 3 scams you should watch out for during this janky season. Okay. Janky people are people who are looking to take advantage of you by offering you services that put you at risk to legal consequences and also potentially take your money. Okay. So janky people, they offer, in particular, credit repair people, they offer 3 services. They will offer credit sweeps, they will offer uh, CPNs, and they will also offer age trade lines. Okay, and we're going to talk about what those 3 things are and how janky they are. All right. So again, let me know who you are, where you're from, but we're about to dive into it. All right. So this season, you are getting your tax refunds, and some of you are looking to buy a house, buy a car, refinance bad debt, take a vacation. And janky people, they're looking to take advantage of you because you also want to fix your credit, and they would charge you crazy amounts of money to do some illegal things that put you at risk. And one of those illegal things, is what we call credit sweeps. Okay. And for those of you who are watching this and you offer credit repair and you offer credit sweeps, you may not know that you may be doing something janky. Okay. And hopefully, if you receive this information and you're unaware of that, you change your ways. All right. Anyway, a credit sweep in the credit repair world is basically a way for you to wipe clean your credit report, meaning that you basically get a clean slate when it comes to credit. You may have negatives on your credit report. You may have positives on your credit report. However, a credit sweep will remove all of that information from your credit report, and now you have a clean credit report where you can start over. Okay. The thing about the credit sweep is these professionals will recommend that you file police reports on the accounts that, are listed on your credit report. So you file police reports, and then you also claim identity theft with the credit bureaus. Okay. And you send the credit bureaus the police report as proof that someone has stolen your identity. Okay. The thing about this that makes this janky is for the accounts that you have truly opened, all right, if you file a police report on that, you are lying because you're saying that someone stole your identity when in reality it was you who opened up the account. Okay. And for one, you're lying about that, and then two, filing a false what am I talking about? Filing a false police report is illegal. There are criminal consequences for doing so. Okay. Um, who's in the news lately? Jesse. We all know Jesse. Jesse. What's his last name? Smollett. You know, he filed a false police report and now potentially has to go to jail. All right. So if you are working with a janky credit repair professional, quote unquote, and they are recommending that you do this, this is what I recommend you do. Run the other way, okay? Because they are looking to take advantage of you and putting you at risk to possibly going to jail. And at the end of the day, we do not want that, okay? Do we have any engagement on Facebook? All right, Facebook is always playing me. I need to get it together on Facebook. All right, so we got Keith Baylor in the house. How you doing, man? Let me see. Jamel from Michigan. Hey, man, I'm actually from Jackson, Michigan. So we may be true neighbors for real. Let me see. Darkman Jeff, these janky credit repairs can get you sent to that county jail. Game is so cold. Yes, the game is so cold, and you want to have this information so that you don't fall victim to their illegal ways. All right. So we're talking about credit sweeps right now when they are promising you or guaranteeing that they can remove all the basically everything off your credit report and give you a clean slate. And how they do that is they will file police reports. They will have you file police reports, and also they will dispute with credit bureaus and claim identity theft and use those police reports as proof, right? And if you are filing police reports on accounts that you have truly opened, you are filing false police reports, you're lying, and that there are criminal consequences that you may have to face. And at the end of the day, we don't want you in a position where you're constantly looking over your shoulder. Okay, so that is the first tactic and method that they will share with you, or privately do on your behalf. And when you're working with these people, any professional, credit repair professional, you want to understand how are they going to help you. Okay, and if this is one of their methods, run the other way. You heard it here live. All right. So let's go to the second, excuse me, tactic that they will use to quote unquote help you fix your credit. All right. And this one is called CPNs. They will basically sell you a CPN. All right. So for disclaimer purposes, a CPN, a true CPN, aka credit privacy number, is a way to shield your social security number. So instead of you, being at a public place and you're filling out an application and you have to provide your social security number, a true CPN, you can use that in replacement of your social security number to protect yourself, right? The thing about that is, in order for you to get a true CPN, you must get that through an attorney, all right? If an individual off the streets who probably failed math in high school is offering to sell you a CPN, my man, do not make that purchase, okay? What they are really offering, okay, and some of them are aware of this, some of them may not be aware of this. And if you're watching this and you are potentially offering these janky methods to your clients, hopefully you do better, okay? What they are offering instead of a true CPN is something that they market as a CPN that is truly a stolen social security number, okay? A stolen social security number, and they obtain these social security numbers through newborn children, okay, or babies, incarcerated individuals, people who are in prison and not using their credit, or deceased elderly, okay? So let me give you some scenarios. Newborn baby comes in the world, gets a social security number. They're not going to use their credit for, at least 18 years. So that means that they have a clean slate. They will get that information, possibly from, a nurse in the hospital, somebody who's, gathering that information, and they'll sell it to these people on the streets like, hey, I got these social security numbers, right? So they'll get them that way. Incarcerated individuals. Imagine, for example, my father, he served an 18-year prison sentence. So that means for 18 years, he was not using his credit. Again, negative information falls off your credit 7 years and 180 days since the last day of activity. So imagine my dad being in prison for 7 years and 180 days and not using that. All the negatives fall off his credit, but because he's in prison, he can't use his social security number. So imagine if my mom got his social security and began to apply for accounts, right? So somehow these people are gathering these social security numbers of incarcerated individuals and marketing them as CPN numbers, okay? And then also elderly, deceased elderly, someone who is 85, the likelihood of them buying a new car is very low, right? The likelihood of them buying a new house is very low. So that means that they're not using their credit either. So they will gather these social security numbers and then they will mask them as CPNs and sell them to you. The thing is, what makes this even worse is using a social security number that is not yours in replacement of your own when applying for new credit, such as credit cards, mortgages, car notes, all of that. When applying for that, when you're not using your social security number, you're using something else. What you are doing is you're committing fraud. People go to prison every day for mortgage fraud. How many of you want to go to jail for trying to fix your credit? Not me. Okay, so what janky professionals do is, hey, I got some CPNs that you can buy, and this will give you a new slate. You can have a new social security number, and instead of you using your old social security number, use this one and apply for new accounts, and the likelihood of you getting approved is a lot higher. And the reason it's a lot higher is the protect the actual lender. Okay, let's say it's Capital One. They're looking at that credit report, they're looking at that social security number, and they're connecting that to a credit report. Okay, and that credit report doesn't have any activity, so there's no negative information that's hurting you. So they'll make that connection, and then they'll say, hey, you're approved, right? But once they do an internal investigation and they see that that social security number is not yours, my friend, you have committed fraud. 99% of the time it's unknowingly. However, they want their money and they're going to press charges. All right. No one wants to go to jail for trying to fix their credit. So if you see someone advertising, promoting CPNs, and they're not a lawyer, first of all, any lawyer promoting CPNs, like low key, that's kind of iffy. But if they are promoting, if anyone outside of being an attorney or a lawyer is promoting CPNs and advertising CPNs on social media, do this, my friend. Run the other way, okay? And it's tax season, so that means that it's also a janky season, and you want to make sure that you don't get taken advantage of. And that's why we are sharing this information, to protect you, to educate you. So when you are making decisions and making moves with your tax refund, you're not being taken advantage of and potentially put at risk to go to jail. So let me know who you are, where you're from. We got Frank Young from South Carolina. He said, click, click. Nobody wants to hear that sound, right? Um, Let me know who you are, and where you're from. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Share this with your friends and family. So, Jason, what is the third tactic that janky credit pros will use to quote unquote fix my credit? This is the season to sell you trade lines. So here's a good scenario. I'm gonna use that scenario. Here's a good scenario. Let's say that you go to a car lot and you're looking to buy a new car, and the actual car salesman says, "Hey, unfortunately, we can't approve you right now because you have little to no credit." And if he also does credit repair on the side, he sees an opportunity. He sees an opportunity because, hey, I also sell trade lines, and what I can do for you is, I see that you're suffering from not having much credit on your credit report. Hey, I can sell you this trade line that has 20 years of history, and it's also a $25,000 credit card. I can sell it to you for $500 to add it to your credit report. Okay, so here's what makes that janky. Okay, first and foremost, disclaimer: it is not illegal to be added to someone's account as an authorized user. However, it is illegal to add someone to someone else's account without their authorization. That's janky. A lot of these people do that. Two, um, the actual person selling this service to you, they're doing it illegally, because in order to sell a financial services product, one, you have to be licensed. And these people are not being governed under the Securities and Exchange Commission, which means that they are breaking the law by selling you that financial tool. All right. I would not want to associate myself with someone who is right out the gate breaking the law just to make a sale. All right. And, that's just one side of it. There are a lot of people out there who aren't car salesmen or whatever. Not saying that car salesmen are janky, but, there's some. Not saying that they are, but there are people on social media who are advertising trade lines and, buy this age trade line and all of that. And they're adding people to other people's credit card without the true account holder's authorization, and they're not licensed. Okay. You have to prepare yourself and avoid yourself from being taken advantage of by these people. All right. Shalonda said, "Let me take this time to say thank you for what you're doing. What you said you would if I gave you a year after 3 months with you. I got my first credit card following your advice. Now, in less than a year, I closed 329. Congratulations. Congratulations. I appreciate that. Thank you for sharing that, Shalonda. Congratulations to you. We probably did 25% of the work. We're not gonna take all the credit. You deserve 75% of that. So congratulations. We got Omar from Queens, New York. Jonathan Walden from Georgia. How you doing? Darkman Jeff said he's from South Carolina. What's up, South Carolina? That is a testimony. I appreciate that. Darkman Jeff said, I saw a couple folks selling trade lines on Facebook. Hey, you got to be careful. And a lot of times, unfortunately, these people have no idea that they're breaking the law, okay? And that's why it's important for us to share this information to them so they don't end up in prison. People get shut down every day, B. Every day, B. You got to be careful. The Fair Trade Commission, the Federal Trade Commission, they're not playing. The FTC, they're not playing. All right? So you got to be careful. So if you run across credit repair pros who are offering credit sweeps, CPNs, or trade lines, 90% of the time they are janky, okay? And what you need to do is you need to run the other way because they're going to offer these services to you, and they're going to put you at risk for legal consequences, or they're going to charge you crazy amounts of money to do this, and don't do it. We get stories every day of people getting ripped off, paying $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 up front to get services, and nothing happens. How many of you can attest to that? How many of you have paid large amounts of money up front for a service and never received it? You have to be careful. This is the season where the janky credit repair pros will come out and try to take advantage of you, okay? So these are 3 particular scams that you need to watch out for during this janky season, all right? And at the end of the day, we just want to help you. We want to provide you the information that you need so that you can make educated and informed decisions, all right? Frank Young said, I have. It's crazy. It's crazy. And then the thing is, never pay cash. All right? This is a bonus. If you acquire these services, do not pay cash. Why do I say that? How many of you can get a refund if you pay cash? You pay cash, hey, that money mine, bro. Do not pay cash. If you do pay for it using either your debit card or your credit card. Why? Because you can dispute that. And now they'll go after the actual company or the individual and say, hey, prove this. And what do I say? If they can't prove it, they must remove it. If they can't prove it, they must give you your money back. But if you pay cash, there's no way for you to get that situation rectified, okay? So, again, my name is Jason White, CEO and founder of Witness Riches. I always want to let you know that if you are ever in need of help, we would love to serve you. We offer credit repair services that allow our clients to remove negative items from their credit report that are in violation of the Fair Credit Reporting Act. And we also educate our clients on credit building strategies to help them improve their credit scores up to 200 points. And if you can do those things and not allow any more negative information to be added to your credit report, you will see crazy increases within our program, okay? Typically, the people who don't see those increases are people who continuously allow negatives to be added to their credit report, okay? So what I want to do is I want to share some links. If you are someone who wants to if you're someone who wants to get on our list and make sure that you're always updated on what we have going on around here and you get updates on, the next episode of Dope Chaser TV. And guess what? I'm giving away something today. So if you want to get on our drawing list and want to constantly be involved with us, make sure you provide your information at the link provided. And what I'm going to do is I am going to give away something today. How can I do this? How can I do this? All right, I'm going to figure out how I'm going to give this away today. And also, I want to invite those of you who are interested in learning more about our programs to learn more about our credit repair service at this link I'm providing in the chat area. Feel free to learn more about our service and what we offer there. And if you are someone where you don't necessarily want someone to do the work for you, but you want to learn how to fix your credit yourself, you definitely need to enroll in Transcend Financial Academy. That link is provided there, and we actually have an offer going on where you can get started in that for just $19.99 a month. So take a look at that. The links are provided in the chat area. And I want to say, thank you all for joining me. Again, shout out to Shalonda on her success. And I want to find a way where I can give away something. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to give away either a hat, a t-shirt, or our Dough Chaser Manifesto poster. Type 1 if you would rather get a hat. Type 2 if you would rather get a t-shirt. Or type 3 if you would rather get the poster. The category with the most numbers will win. I know my operation is all crazy over here. We got any activity on Facebook? Okay. No, it ain't gonna work that way. It's all good. Let me see. So we got 3, 2. Right now, the t-shirt is winning. We got 2 for the hat. We got 2 for the t-shirt. We got 1 for the poster. One for the hat. It won't be this t-shirt, I promise. I promise you it won't be this t-shirt. But 1 for the hat, 1 for a t-shirt, or 1 for the hat, 2 for the t-shirt, and 3 for the poster. I am so confusing. I apologize. 1, 2, and then 3 for the poster. Hey, I got held back in the first grade, so I apologize. I just don't get it sometimes. 1, 2. All right. I'm gonna give this 15 more seconds, and then we will figure it out. And those of you who are not commenting, you're playing yourself right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, time. So we have 7 votes. Keith voted for the poster. So we got 2 for the poster. I see Steven came out of nowhere. I'll count that. Okay, so we got 1, 2 for the poster. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 for the shirt, and then we got 1, 2 for the hat. So the shirt is going to win. All right. Out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people who have commented, you're going to be in tonight's drawing. So what I need you to do, I'm about to have my man count this for me. Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shalonda, I'll give that to you. But out of the 9 people, give me a number 1 through 9. 7. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. JD, you have won tonight's drawing. JD, you have won tonight's drawing. JD, what I need you to do, I wish there was a way for JD. If you feel comfortable, please provide your email address. If you don't, provide it to me really quick in the comment area. Thank you for sharing that. Provide that in the comment area, okay? And then I'm going to personally reach out to you um, to get your address, and we can send that out to you. Yay! See, it helps when you participate. So yeah, send me your email address really quick. As soon as you send it, I will remove it from the comment area. In the meantime, I want to thank you all for joining me this evening. Hopefully, you got some kind of value out of this. And at the end of the day, our job is to help you transcend financially so that you can make better moves in your life and get the results that you want. All right. So thank you all. JD, send me that email, please, as soon as possible. And then I'm going to email you within the next 5 to 10 minutes to get your address and your shirt size, and we're going to get that out to you. Come on, man. Send me that. I need that email, man. I need that email. I don't think he's going to comment it. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's Jessica. Okay. All right. It's copied. I am removing that as promised. Yep. All right. So Jessica, she probably didn't want us to know her name. That's why. I appreciate you. I'm going to send you an email right now. Thank you all. You all have a wonderful evening. Again, my name is Jason White. I'm out. Peace.